Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified every single time I post new content. And if it resonates, shoot me a thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Sunday. I couldn't post yesterday, unfortunately, so I was like, we're gonna do a collective on Sunday today, but you know my collectives are timeless. But let's get into it. We're gonna get a couple from the crystal grid to start off, and then we'll do some tarot and close out with some oracles. We're gonna switch up the vibe a little bit. Okay, so change is coming, and it's happening right now. I heard full force. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay, got one. This one, and then anything else? Okay. Yeah. Back of the deck, baby. Back of the deck. We got citrine. So we got creativity, happiness, and manifestation. So there's an energetic shift, okay? If you've been feeling lethargic, just drained, it's like you're gonna transmute some kind of negative energy that was being sent to you. You guys were getting hit with a lot of energy, okay? And it feels like there's this emphasis on it had nothing to do with you. You were just triggering people. So I feel like people are kind of seeing you in a different light. There's some threatening energy coming from you in their perspective, which is very interesting to hear. It's like you're minding your business, you're not doing anything, you're just trying to improve yourself and improve your life, and it's like people feel really, really annoyed or threatened by that. It's like your growth is irritating people's demons right now, and that's kind of crazy, but it's what I'm getting. Like, I don't know, but there's this emphasis on, you just being in your power. You're gonna be wanting to try new things and manifest in a different way. There's an energetic shift in regards to how your energy impacts or imprints on where you reside or any environment that you step towards. So let's say you go to a party, right? Your energy being at that party shifts what is already there in that party. So if people are not vibrationally aligned with you, they will be removed or remove themselves in some way, shape, or form, right? Because of your energy being so potent, you're affecting even energies outside of where you reside because it has to be blocked, right? If it's not aligned vibrationally with you, it's not allowed to enter. That is how big your protection is right now. Okay, yes, you are still getting hit with energies, but it's like all you have to do is really cleanse. You are very protected, but it's just a little bit of evil eye and like jealousy and anger, maybe even resentment, because you are triggering people. Okay, but it's like, I heard it's nothing new for you. So this is not like anything that you haven't already experienced. And you're at this point in your life where it's like you are so vibrationally aligned with your truth that you don't accept the projections anymore. It doesn't take away from you the way it used to. All it's going to do is really make you a little bit tired. And I feel like you'll be aware of it. And then you'll like be like, okay, I feel off. I feel different. Okay. Because there's a big notion or big emphasis on you making sure that you prioritize how you feel. Pay attention, check in with yourself, make sure that you're giving yourself that love and nurturing energy that you want, to receive from anywhere, but there is this emphasis on you're going to be so happy, you're going to be encouraged to step out of your comfort zone more, okay? Well, it's like you're going to be kind of pushed into things, okay? It's like your decisions and your choices are about to align you with a higher timeline, okay? So we have Jade. Yeah, it's like you have, I don't know, I feel like you passed some kind of lesson. You were repeating some kind of cycle for a long time, and you trusted the wisdom that you received throughout your life. You took action. You made something different. You made a different choice. You altered your timeline just because of a choice. Isn't it crazy how one choice can completely make or break your life? If you haven't noticed, certain choices, you're like, damn, I don't know why I did that. It literally can change everything in an instant, right? But you have a lot of good luck and abundance, okay? coming to you in this timeline because of that choice that you have made. That choice not only protected you, but it also healed you and is aligning you with your dream life. Your dreams are about to be your reality because of you trusting your intuition, because of you realizing that you deserve better, knowing that you deserve better, and acting on that. So it's like you are a good luck charm for yourself. You're aligning with your soul. Your soul is your good luck charm because your soul is very high vibrational. And the more you tap into your soul, the more you draw your soul into your body, the more that you are connected to your environment, the more your energy can impact it. So the easier it is for you to manifest or shift things or get your way. Alchemy, baby! You guys are an alchemist. So yeah, you're going to be alchemizing a lot of energy. And yeah, that's the reason why you get a little tired too. Not only because of the negative energies that may get projected onto you, but because you are transmuting things, right? So it's like you need to make sure that you call your energy back and you kind of do what you can in regards to prioritizing your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical well-being. You know what I'm saying? Making good choices for you is self-love. Show yourself a little more love and you're going to have a lot more energetic vitality to make sure this human experience is better for you. It's like you're going to be boosting in all of your talents. You're going to be receiving a boost of abundance in return from your talents. So it's like if you were doing things and you weren't really getting recognized or rewarded, or you weren't getting the outcome that you expected, that's shifting. So a lot of abundance is coming in. Again, we have wisdom, knowledge. You're going to create new rules for yourself, okay? Because of you stepping into your power. You're going to be impacting your life. I heard my life, my means, by any means necessary, okay? So there's this emphasis on you making yourself the prize. You are the sacred treasure. You are the gem, and you're really putting your crown back on and stepping into your royal pathway. You're going to generate a lot of jealousy, even more than you already have, because of your ability to transmute or turn things in your favor. People are going to be envious, but they're not going to understand how you're doing it, but you're doing it because you're an alchemist. You're doing it because of the wisdom that you have gained, because of the knowledge that you have of the universal laws, okay? Some of you guys, you need to learn about the 12 universal laws, the laws of the universe. I heard the emerald tablets as well. Okay, do some research onto that and refresh yourself on that, because a lot of you guys already know about that stuff, but you need to refresh yourself and use that knowledge to kind of, you know what I'm saying? Make things shift in your favor. It'll be like magic, because everything is magic. Everything is energy. Everything is all the same, right? Stardust, matter, love, God, call it whatever you want. Everything is connected. Right? So it's like your interconnectedness, because you're connected to your soul, that's how you have unlocked this new level that you're in. Because you have accepted that the only way that you can control your outer reality is because of your inner reality, and because of you applying that as above, so below, as within, so without, you are more of service. You are putting out positive energy, but you're also putting that energy into yourself before you put it out to the world. You're not putting out to expect. You're putting out because you love. Okay, that sounds kind of the way it's but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's this emphasis on you're letting go of expectations and you're allowing yourself to receive unexpected blessings. And because of your excitement, or because of you seeing the miracles, it's like you're a miracle magnet right now. You are literally a miracle magnet. Affirm that. I am a miracle magnet, okay? And it's like, that's how you're bonding with the universe. You're bonding with God. You're connecting, okay? You're just healing on a level where it's like you're not physically healing, or not like, you know, intentionally healing, so to speak, actually. But there's this emphasis on you're healing because it's like you're stepping into your truth. You're living your truth, and you're choosing to live a reality that is based off your inner reality, not the projections that were thrown in your face, not the fears that people tried to instill in you. You're shifting your perspective. Your perspective creates your reality as well. And there's this emphasis on your programming is being obliterated from all that negative energy that was projected onto you since birth, really. And it's like you're reprogramming yourself with ease. because you're so connected to your soul, and your soul already knows your truth. So because you're interconnected, like interconnection, ascension, and attunement. Yeah, you're becoming more attuned to yourself, and it's like you're understanding the messages that the universe is sending to you. Thus, you're taking intuitive actions in a logical manner. Okay, and you're learning things, you're shifting your perspective, you're not feeling like a victim, you're not a martyr, you're not trying to place blame outside of yourself, you're accepting what is, and you're doing what you can in your power to shift things in your favor. Because it's like, you, even if things don't work out the way that you want, you know that it's happening for a reason, but usually you can either shift it yourself, or you surrender and you accept, and then miracles happen, you know what I'm saying? But if you get upset, okay, when you get upset or when you get triggered, obviously, you know, just catch yourself, but remind yourself, like, hey, you know what? Actually, I don't know what's gonna happen, or I don't know why this is happening, but what can I learn from this? Or what is a positive that I can get out of this, right? And that's not always easy, right? But at a certain point, when you learn in your journey that kind of everything always works out for you, even if it doesn't look like it, that's how you manifest that. Because your belief, okay, again, your beliefs create your life, your thoughts create your life, your feelings create your life, and you know, the choices that you make create your life. And it's kind of hard to, you know, accept sometimes that we have, like, yeah, we don't have control, but sometimes we do. And it's balance. That's why balance is one of my life lessons, and it's probably, I feel like it's everyone's life lesson. Balance is key. Balance is key. Okay, but you have a lot of peace and tranquility coming to you because of your patience when it comes to your manifestations. And yes, not all of you have been extremely patient. Some of you guys have been really aggravated, but I feel like you've surrendered, or you've been trying your hardest to pivot, okay, and kind of accept what is and calm down and like relax and kind of release stress. Okay, you guys are going to be noticing your body is going to be less tense. You guys are going to be noticing certain aches and pains are going to be alleviated and leaving you, and small things that you have been investing your time into are finally going. They're finally going. Okay, what the hell? They're finally going to have a bigger impact on your life because you've been consistent, because you haven't given up. You never gave up on yourself, and that's why you have these blessings coming in. You never allowed people to stop you from what you knew was rightfully yours. And because of your connection, growing and growing with yourself and with the universe and with God and whatever you feel connected to, right? Because of your connection to everything, that's how you are realizing your potential. That's how you are creating new timelines. You're quantum leaping into this more grounded and detoxified and protected energy. Again, like, yeah, you're going to be drained sometimes, but literally good things are going to continuously come to you, regardless of how things look. Because balance, because of your foundation, because of you being grounded, because of you not being affected by unwanted negative energies, okay? Because of the psychic attacks not being able to affect you in the way that it used to. Like, your protection is on another level. I am protected. You know you're protected. And there's this emphasis on you having a shield that is impenetrable right now because of you going to new places, because of you seeing new faces, new energies, because of the timeline that you are shifting to and you being more in the general public and less hermit. You're going to be out and about more. And it's like, you're going to be seen by a lot of new people and new energies are going to be coming in, which means you need extra protection right now because of your shine, your light, you know, like, people want you to be quiet. People want you to tone it down. People want you to be less loud. Even if you're not even loud, you have a loud energy and people can feel that. And it's like you're throwing people off because of your electric energy, your electric personality, your electric mindset. It's electric, like, but like, you're just this person of desire. People either desire you or desire to be like you. And your rebirth is being studied. Your shift is being studied. You're reflecting the most beautiful parts of your soul out to the world. And it's a beautiful, revitalizing energy that is flashing warm and loving and caring energy to some. And then to others, they're being, triggered because of their unhealed wounds and their karma, but it's being triggered for growth. And again, we have free will. And not everyone will grow from experiencing you, but a lot of people do, even if it's years later. I want you to understand your impact on the world. You have impacted people to the point where it's like if they've experienced you at some point, they learned something or their life got better, even if it didn't seem like it. You taught lessons, you closed out cycles, you helped people to become better in some way, shape, or form, or to stop affecting somebody in some kind of negative way, right? You're a karma bringer. And, it is what it is, baby. But yeah, you're so intuitive. You're so connected. That's why your energy really is imprinting and impacting everywhere that you go. Okay. You're connected to the physical and the spiritual, and you are a funnel. Okay. That's why your energy is so potent, because you are so tapped into all the levels. You are so tapped into the energetic field. You are so tapped into the emotional field. And the physical and the spiritual. You're very tapped in, and you can go into the darkness. You can live in the shadows, but you can also live in the light. You've done both. You've experienced both. You've overcome both. You've learned from both. And you are stepping into this new control where it's going to be so crazy, so much good luck, so much success, so much prosperity is coming to you, so much wealth. You're no longer played like a fool. You're no longer downplaying your energy or your impact or yourself. You are the spark. You are the light. You are the sun. Do. Okay. And it's going to make people feel like poo-poo. It is what it is. I don't know. And people can't play with you anymore. You're so high up. Nothing can top you. Nothing can stop you. It's crazy how much power you're projecting into the world and how it's being impacted and how you are still standing in integrity. You're not allowing the negativity to draw you down or anything. And that's why you're getting these blessings, is no matter how people treated you. Yeah, you would mirror back certain things and stuff, but you're not out here trying to do negative things or, fuck with people just because. You're not evil, okay? Obviously. But yeah, sunshine, look, vitality, joy. You are a joy to the world. A lot of people do love you. Whoever you are, a lot of people love you, and you really light people up. And you are somebody who has experienced a lot of lifetimes, and you've experienced a lot of souls. And that's why people recognize you, even if they've never met you in their life. A lot of people recognize your soul. A lot of people see themselves in you because you are the purity. You are authentic, or the authenticity, okay? And people admire that or are triggered by that, because it's if they're fake, then, you see through them. You accept them, though. You don't judge people, but people feel judged by you. It's very interesting, But let's get some more. Let me just shuffle real quick. You make a lot of people feel unstable, insecure. And it's not your fault. It's not intentional, but that's just how it is. And I feel like a lot of people from your past are very focused on you right now as well. You're going to be seeing a lot more people from your past, people who you haven't seen in a long time, and they're going to be seeing you in a different light because you're going to be stepping into your power, and it's going to make people feel really sad, really stressed out, really anxious, kind of embarrassed for some of them, because it's they judged you, or they judged you pretty much straight up like that. I can't shift it in any other way besides the fact that they judged you. They misjudged you and made a lot of assumptions about where you were headed or who you were going to be, or even who you were. People really made assumptions, and they thought they knew who you were, but they had no idea who you were. They didn't know how powerful you were. You are stepping into your power. People didn't know how loved you are, and people didn't know how much they loved you, because a lot of people may have betrayed you or did certain things behind your back or certain things and caused you to end it, right? And, the betrayals, the selfishness is really being exposed. And it's you drop those burdens, but these people are still burdened by the pain that they caused you. They're burdened by the things that they did or said to you, or they're burdened by you being right. They're burdened by your authenticity because you've been real from the jump. You were never trying to put on a mask. These people really tried to make you feel bad for being your true authentic self, tried to bully you out of being yourself. Whole time they wanted to be like you. Crazy. Jealousy is going to be off the roof. And it is what it is. Again, like I'm saying, you're protected, but you got to keep up with your cleanses and make sure that you're speaking over yourself and really being intentional about protecting your energy before you leave your house. There is this emphasis, though, on things are going to be speeding up. You're going to be very busy. People are going to be pissed off by your growth. Okay? You're literally, like, the crazy thing is you're going to be drawing in a lot of attention unintentionally. It's not like you want attention. You're just going to be, you actually would rather not be in the spotlight. You would like to go unnoticed and not be perceived, but that's going to be all that's going to be happening. You walk into a room, heads are going to be looking, and you're going to be focused on the ground and trying not to absorb all these energies. And, you know, but your power is felt. And that's the thing, is like, you are good at what you do. Whatever you do, it pisses people off how you pick up on things so quickly, or how you outmaster people. People are very pissed off by how you're just so intelligent. It's not even just you being intuitive. It's your intelligence. It's your mastery. It's your interconnectedness. It's the way that you make people feel seen and loved, and how they can't see themselves aligning like the way that you're aligned, okay? How you grow so quickly, okay? A lot of people are going to be wanting to talk to you as well, especially new people, or the new environments that you're going to. You're going to be meeting a lot of new people, and yeah, it could trigger your anxiety as well because of certain past situations, but that's going to help you to close it out, because these are new energies and you're discerning, and you're not going to repeat the same thing. You've passed the tests. Okay, you know this. You're good at this now. You see these people. You can read these people, and you're going to avoid them at all costs. And then you're going to align with people who actually genuinely care and do your best, and kind of not overdo it. Okay, no more people pleasing. No more allowing people to take advantage of you, you know? Let's close you out with some oracles. Yeah, so you definitely closed out some kind of cycle, some loop that you were in. You transcended it, and you are interconnected to everything now, and you are attached to nothing. Thus, you are manifesting everything. It's going to be crazy. You're turning lead into gold. And I feel like there's this emphasis on you being so connected to the divine, you being so wise, you being so connected to your ancestors, your spiritual team. The power that you hold, the impact, the imprint, the shifts, the good luck that you're drawing in, the new, look, we literally have Hermetic, which I think I mentioned the Hermetic principles earlier. If I didn't, again, the 12 laws of the universe, the Hermetic principles, the emerald tablets. No, that's what I mentioned, the emerald tablets. But now the Hermetic principles are coming in. So isn't that what's on the emerald tablets? Okay, let me... yeah, I need a refresher. So, but yeah, and you did all this energy by yourself. You shifted all of this by yourself. You did it all by yourself. And it's like you're showing love to yourself, and that love is reflecting in your universe, right? So it's like so many blessings are going to be poured into your life. Things are going to be looking up for you, okay? You're going through, again, like a physical glow up, like I said, and there's this emphasis on you just looking more vibrant, more healthy, more happy. And I feel like this is that extra protection. Like, I know you've been feeling drained at certain points, but that's going to stop, because again, you stepping into your power, connecting to your soul, you're creating this such a powerful shield of energy, of chi, of life force around you, where it's like outside energies can't even penetrate it. So it's like no matter how many people are around you, they're not aligned with you. You see, these people are green, but look at you, vibrant, colorful. Their energy cannot affect you. Their envy, their jealousy, their resentment, their anger, their projections, they can't penetrate your happiness bubble, because you have clarity of who you are. You know what you want. You're grateful for all that you have, and this new cycle of gratitude is going to boost and boost and boost. You're going to feel so full, so happy. Your cup is going to overflow, and your love is going to be received from many, and thus that love is going to be sent to you tenfold, and all the things that you love are going to be drawing in. Okay, so focus on what you love. Be grateful for the things that you are loving and that are loving you, and you know, more love will come to you. So much is going to come to you. You are going to be creating something new. What is that about? What's this new creation? Oh, the star of the show. Okay, you are very confident. You are very beautiful. It's your time to shine. Be loyal to yourself and nurture yourself. And I promise you, so much joy and light is coming to you. Leo energy coming through. Taurus. Okay. We got Pisces, Cancer, and yeah, Libra. I already said that. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, or whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye.